Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. She certainly knows that once you have money and power, there's a lot of things you might not be able to do otherwise, including hiring a private tutor to further you in your craft beyond what you might normally be able to do.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in?
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
I wish me luck in finding Giraud. Whatever time of day it is, he can be tough to find.
College would require you to play an instrument, or maybe sing. Not delve into dungeons for poetry.
Yeah. Alright. He's eating lunch.
I have faith that you'll return with King
Ah,
Olaf's
Giraud!
verse.
Oh, I don't have to chase you all over town. I'm so grateful.
Good to meet a prospective bard.
I'd like training in the art of speech.
Well, you've come to the right
Some of them
place.
have a long way to go, but they're mostly passable. Don't let them hear I said that, though.
Alright. I have spent my last possible penny.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf.
What did it get me? Half of my fortune. She can make more fortune, certainly. Power of the mountain flower. How far have I gotten? Yeah, 99. One last point. That should do it. Alchemy's getting close. More power of the mountain flower. Get that last single point. Convincing people she isn't who she is. Or is she? For once, she's a little bit grateful to have a mother of charm and beauty and a father of utter bullshit and blarney. She can do it.
Verse in Dead Man's
Of course
Respite.
not. Complacency is the bane of art. They're in good hands with you, Inga.
Yes, Headmaster. I'm Dean of Lute at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons.
I didn't ask you.
Never been asked if I've been in love before. It's got me thinking. I realise whatever this is, it's bigger than anything I've felt before.
Well, if there's anything she has faith in, it's being a good liar. And baby chicks. Baby chicks aren't powerful. They're not going to do great deeds.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
Oh, Dervin, and I remember you.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
Yeah. Here, have some gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind.
Tore his eyes out, or he'd recognize me. What do you need?
My master has abandoned me.
Yeah.
Abandoned his people.
Yeah, he
And
does
nothing
that.
I say can change his mind.
Yeah, he does that too.
Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Alright, that's all she needs to know.
Uh-huh.
One of her greater fears is having your dad show up.
You really have a way of attracting the strangest people, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I should be sorry I got you involved in this. But there are times when Sheogorath doesn't even recognize her. Kaidan could even... It could be decades. Could be a millennia. She doesn't want to be seen. Alright. Her father's been lost for years.
Wait. A homeless man talking nonsense gave you a hip
I
bone.
won't see Rob here anymore.
Well, that is weird.
Yeah.
What's it supposed to do then? Because it's definitely not going to open any doors now, is it? Well, it's not a fucking key, is it?
Don't worry, honey. Okay. Main quest. Dragons aren't really her biggest problem, are they?
I mostly deal with petty thievery
Hey,
and
guys.
drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good
There's
bandit.
supposed to be 4 of you. Where's the other one? Oh, what? Okay, there you all are.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. By the gods.
There's a
Dragon!
dragon, isn't there?
Everyone,
Okay, guys,
inside.
scatter. Please, scatter. I'm gonna go this way. Not. Look, you can burn all the handcarts you want, but not the baby chicks. Please don't slaughter everybody in. Ugh. Oh, necromantic dragon. That's probably not good. Try not to murder everybody in town, okay? Asshole.
For Saul and guard!
Yeah, jerk. chicks and headshots are important to the world. Nico, you are so awesome. Leave my dog alone. Nico, you're the best. Yes, you are. Good dog. Good boy. Well, I can do that. Is anybody dead? Hey. Hey, Birja. Hi, guys. Where's the last one? There you are. Hello, sweetheart. Okay.
Need something?
Come on in. We got
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
You're welcome, Camilla.
Good dog.
Take care of Faendal, okay?
It's a
The dude's
fine day
seen some
with you
shit.
around.
Ugh. This quest is as claustrophobic as this staircase.
Give me a
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Have you?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the
I
wrong
know.
kind of attention.
I was
But they
supposed to
don't
say
know
you're
you
not
at
coming,
all
but
yet.
I don't even want those words to come out of my mouth. So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor
The
embassy?
Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files.
Yay.
I have a contact inside the embassy.
Guys, remember
He's not up for this kind of high-risk
that I need to
mission,
bring
but he
arrows.
can help you.
And
His name
potions.
is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of
Arrows
reason
and
to hate
potions.
the Thalmor.
Say it again.
You can trust
Arrows
him.
and potions.
I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude.
For the
at
first time in
Winking
my life,
Steeple.
I'm
You know
actually
it?
going to do this quest.
While you're doing that, I'll
and
work
not
on
need to
getting you
load
an
supplies.
invitation to Elenwen's little party.
Okay.
Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
No.
I used to like sleeping in here.
Chest
not
is
so
feeling
much.
tight.
Why spend the coin? I've got a perfectly good sense with all the comforts of home. And no fucking bards.
Yeah. Alright. She's not afraid of dying, she's just kind of afraid of being antagonized and bored. So many bottlenecks to life over which she has no control. Hey, honey.
Would it be so bad to say that I'd really like to kiss you again? No? Would probably be bad to say I'd like to spend hours kissing you again.
It's not the worst thing I've heard today. A game at dinner. A game at dinner by an anonymous spy. Couldn't even just like make up a fake name, just anonymous spy. Forward from the publisher. It's not very anonymous, is it? If you're like, hi, I'm an anonymous spy. Alright. The history behind this letter is almost as interesting and dark as the story it tells. The original letter to the mysterious Dunane was copied and began circulating around the ashlands of Vardenfell a few months ago. In time, a print found its way to the mainland and Prince Lalu Halseth's palace inside Almalexia. While the reader may conclude after reading this letter that the prince would be furious about such a work, impugning his highness with great malevolence, quite the reverse was true. The prince and his mother, Queen Baranziah, had it privately printed and into bound copies and sent to libraries and booksellers throughout Morrowind. As a matter of record, the prince and the queen have not officially stated whether the letter is a work of pure imagination or based on an actual occurrence. The House Dres has publicly denounced the work, and indeed, no one named Dunane, despite the suggestions in the letter, has ever been linked to the house. We leave the reader to interpret the letter as he or she believes. Naris Gan, publisher. Naris, thank you for the he or she. Dark Liege Dunane. You asked for a detailed description of my experience last night and the reasons for my plea to House Dres for another assignment. I hope I have served you well in my capacity as informant in the court of Prince Helseth, a man who I have stated in many previous reports could teach Molag Bal how to scheme. As you know, I've spent nearly a year now working my way into his inner circle of advisors. He was in need of friendship when he first arrived in Morrowind and eagerly took to me and a few others. Still, he was disinclined to trust any of us, which is perhaps not surprising given his tenuous position in Morrowind society. For your unholiness's recollection, the prince is the eldest son of Baranziah, who was once the queen of Morrowind and once the queen of High Rock Kingdom of Wayrest. At the death of her husband, Prince Helseth's stepfather, King Edwir, there was a power struggle between the prince and Edwir's daughter. Yeah, that's like... Okay, Edwir. Edwire? We're gonna go Edwir. The Princess Elisana. Though details of what transpired are imperfect, it is clear that Elisana won the battle and became queen, banishing Helseth and Baranziah. Baranziah's only other child, Morgia, had already left court to marry and become queen of the Somerset Isle Kingdom of Firsthold. Baranziah and Helseth crossed the continent to return to Morrowind only last year. They were well received by Baranziah's uncle, our current king, Hlaalu Athin Lelin, who had taken the throne after Baranziah's abdication more than 40 years ago. Baranziah made it clear that she had no designs on reclaiming the throne, but merely to retire to her family estates. Helseth, as you know, has lingered in the royal court, and many have whispered that while he lost the throne of Wayrest, he does not intend to lose the throne of Morrowind at Lethon's death. I've kept your unholiness informed of the prince's movements, meetings, and plots, as well as the names and characters of his other advisors. As you may recall, I've often thought that I was not the only spy in Helseth's court. I told you before that a particular Dunmer counselor of Helseth looked like a fellow I had seen in the company of Tholar Saryani, the archcanon of the Tribunal Temple. Another, a young Nord woman, has been verified to visit the Imperial Fortress in Balmora. Of course, in their cases, they might well have been on Helseth's own business, but I couldn't be certain. I had begun to think myself paranoid as the prince himself when I found myself doubting the sincere loyalty of the prince's chamberlain, Burgess, a Breton who had been in his employ since his days in the court of Wayrest. That is the background on that night. Last night. Yesterday morning I received a curt invitation to dine with the prince. Based only on my own paranoia, I dispatched one of my servants, who is a good and loyal servant of the House Dres, to watch the palace and report back anything unusual. Just before dinner, he returned and told me what he had witnessed. A man cloaked in rags had been given entrance into the palace and had stayed there for some time. When he left, a servant saw his face beneath the cloak. An alchemist of infamous repute, said to be a leading supplier of exotic poisons. A fine observer, my servant also noticed that the alchemist entered the palace smelling of wickweed, bitter green, and something alien and sweet. When he left, he was odorless. He had come to the same conclusion as I did. The prince had procured ingredients to prepare a poison. Bitter green alone is deadly when eaten raw, but the other ingredients suggested something far deeper. As your unholiness can doubtless imagine, I went to dinner that night, prepared for any eventuality. All of Prince all of Prince Helseth's other counselors were in attendance, and I noticed that all were slightly apprehensive. Of course, I imagined that I was in a nest of spies, and all knew of the prince's mysterious meeting. It is just as likely that some knew of the alchemist's visit, while others were simply concerned by the nature of the prince's invitation, and still others merely unconsciously adopted the tense disposition of their fellow, better informed counselors. The prince, however, was in fine mettle, and soon had everyone relaxed and at ease. At 9, we were all ushered into his dining hall, where the feast had been laid out. Wow, that changes the meaning of the sentence, immediately. And what a feast! Honeyed guar apples, fragrant stews, roasts in various blood sauces, and every variety of fish and fowl, expertly and ostentatiously prepared. Crystal and gold flagons of wine, Flin, Shine, and Mazda were at our seats to be savored as appropriate with each course. As tantalizing as the aromas were, it occurred to me that in such a maze of spices and flavors, a discreet poison would be undetectable. Throughout the meal, I maintained the illusion of eating the food and drinking the liquor, but I was surreptitious and swallowed nothing. Finally, the plates and food were cleared from the table, and a tureen of a spicy broth was placed at the center of the banquet. The servants who brought it then retired, closing the banquet hall door behind him. "It smells divine, my prince," said the Marchioness Rolgar, the Nord woman, "but I cannot eat another thing." "Your Highness," I added, feigning a tone of friendliness and slight intoxication. "You know that everyone at this table would gladly die to put you on the throne of Morrowind, but is it really necessary that we gorge ourselves to death?" The others at the table agreed with appreciative groans. Prince Helseth smiled. "I swear by Vermina, the gifter, my dark liege, even you have never seen a smile such as this one." Ironic words. You see, an alchemist visited me today, as some of you already doubtlessly know. He showed me how to make a marvelous poison and its antidote, a most potent poison, excellent for my purposes. No restoration spell will aid you once you've ingested it. Only the antidote in the tureen will save you from certain death. And what a death! From what I've heard, I am eager to see if the effects are all the alchemist promised. It should be horribly painful for the afflicted, but quite entertaining. No one said a word. I could feel my heart beating hard in my chest. "Your Highness," said Alarat, the Dunmer I suspected of alliance with the temple, "have you poisoned someone at this table?" "You are very astute, Alarat," said Prince Helseth, looking about the table, eyeing each of his advisors carefully. Little wonder I value your counsel, as indeed I value all in this room. It would be perhaps easiest for me to say who I haven't poisoned. I haven't poisoned any who serve but one master, any whose loyalty to me is sincere, I haven't poisoned any person who wants to see King Elseth on the throne of Morrowind. I haven't poisoned anyone who isn't a spy for the Empire, the Temple, the House of Telvanni, the House of Redoran, the House of Indoril, the House of Dress. Your Unholiness, he looked directly at me at his last words. I know that in certainty. My face is practiced at keeping my thoughts from showing, but I immediately thought of every secret meeting I've had, every coded message I sent to you in the house. My dark liege, what could he know? What could he, even without knowing, suspect? I felt my heart beating even faster. Was it fear or poison? I couldn't speak, certain as I was that my voice would betray my calm facade. Those loyal to me, who wish harm on my enemies, may be wondering, how can I be certain that the poison has been ingested? Is it possible that the guilty party, or dare I say parties, were suspicious and merely pretended to eat and drink tonight? Of course. But even the craftiest of pretenders would have to raise a glass to his or her lips and put empty forks or spoons in their mouths to play the charade. The food, you see, was not poisoned. The cups and cutlery were. If you did not partake out of fear, you're poisoned just the same, and sadly, missed an excellent roast. Sweat beaded on my face, and I turned from the prince so he would not see. My fellow advisors, all of them, were frozen in their seats, from the Marchioness Gogar, white with fear, to Kema Inebe, visibly shaking, from the furrowed, angry brow of Alouette to the statue-like stare of Burgess. I couldn't help thinking then, could the prince's entire counselorship be comprised of nothing but spies? Was there any person at the table loyal? And then I thought, what if I were not a spy myself? Would I trust Helseth to know that? No one knows better than his advisors both the depth of the prince's paranoia and the utter implacability of his ambition. If I were not a spy for the House Dress, even then, would I be safe? Could a loyalist be poisoned because of a not-so-innocent misjudgment? The others must have been thinking the same, loyalists and spies alike. While my mind whirled, I could hear the prince's voice, addressing all assembled. The poison acts quickly. If the antidote is not taken within 1 minute from now, there will be death at the table. I couldn't decide whether I had been poisoned or not. My stomach ached, and I reminded myself that it might have been the result of sitting at a sumptuous banquet and not partaking. My heart shook in my chest, and a bitter taste like trama root stung my lips. Again, was it fear? Poison. These are the last words you will hear if you are disloyal to me, said Prince Helseth, still smiling that damned smile as he watched his advisors squirming in their seats. Take the antidote and live. Could I believe him? I thought of what I knew of the prince and his character. Would he kill a self-confessed spy at his court, or would he rather send the vanquished back to his masters? The prince was ruthless, but either possibility was within his manner. Surely the theatricality of this whole dinner was meant to be a presentation to instill fear. What would my ancestors say if I joined them after sitting at a table, eventually dying of poison? What would they say if I took the antidote, confessing my allegiance to you and the House Drez, and was summarily executed? And, I confess, I thought of what you might do to me even after I was dead. Oh. Yeah, I don't want my brain to go there. I can't unthink that. Okay. I had grown so lightheaded and filled with my own thoughts that I didn't see Burgess jump from his seat. I was only suddenly aware that he had the tureen in his hands and was gulping down the liquid within. There were guards all around, though I never noticed them entering. Burgess, said Prince Helseth, still smiling. You have spent some time at Ghostgate. House Redoran? You didn't know? Burgess laughed sourly. No, House. I reported to your stepsister, the Queen of Wayrest. I've always been in her employ. By Akatosh, you poisoned me because you thought I was working for some damnable dark elves? You're half right, said the prince. I didn't guess who you were working for. You're half right, said the prince. I didn't guess who you were working for, or even that you were a spy. But you're also wrong about me poisoning you. You, poisoned yourself when you drank from the tureen. Your Unholiness, you don't need to hear how Burgess died. I know that you have seen much over the many, many years of your existence, but you truly don't want to know. I wish I could erase the memory of his agonies from my own mind. The council was dismissed shortly thereafter. I do not know if Prince Helseth knows or suspects that I too am a spy. I do not know how many others last night, were as close as I was from drinking from that tureen before Burgess did. I only know that if the prince does not suspect me now, he will. I cannot win at the games he mastered long ago at the court of Wayrest, and I beg your Unholiness, my dark liege Donain, to use your influence in the house dress and dismiss your loyal servant from this charge. Publisher's note. Of course, the anonymous writer's signature has not been on any reprint of the letter since the original. Aw, see, he says he's not a bard. Look at you.
It's a daring plan Delphine's conceived. I don't like it. You sneaking into a Thalmor den.
This is awesome. It's the only way to find out what they know.
That I'm aware of. I'm also aware of what they're going to do to you if you're caught. Promise you'll be careful. No uncalculated risks.
Yes. And I'll be home by midnight and eat all of my greens.
Hilarious.
I'm joining the Bard's College. Are you interested in joining too?
You know I support you in anything you want to do, right? Just don't expect me to start playing the lute now.
It's a drum!
I'm a swordsman.
You're really good at it. Okay.
All right.
That was awesome.
You all right there, lass?
Let's rest here.
This is my favourite part of the day.
Oh, mine too. Okay. Yeah, I can't talk to you when you're doing that. But I'll watch. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit.
This is my favourite
Yeah, I'm just gonna
part of the
drink a cup of wine and watch him play the drum. Pretty tree in the background. Yeah, I think this is the only place with a fan. Kaidan's got 2 fans. It's awesome. All right, I'm gonna take the chance that I'm not gonna forget to ask him to go in the morning. That was awesome. Pray to Akatosh.
Oh, this is just what I need right now.
I'm so glad, honey. Be happy. Okay. Alright, he's taking a good break now. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt it. Yeah, I can't talk to him while he's doing stuff. I'm just gonna let the man get some rest. Probably sleep a little bit better tonight just because of how sleep deprived she is in general. But it isn't as grim as it was last night. It's just a little sad and a little determined, knowing the difference between baby chicks and dragons. Hey, Miko. Miko gave me a present. You're such a good boy. Leather, thank you. Even if I go in there, I'm gonna take a bath.
Dragonborn.
I'm going to get some sleep.
The cold this far north has a way of creeping into your bones. I could think of a way or two to keep you warm.
Oh? I could use some company between the furs.
You've been thinking it too. Stay with me tonight. You know I'll still be there in the morning.
God, I want you to.
I could tear that armor right off your body. Come here. You won't need a campfire tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's... yeah. Well, I am telling you, it could be worse. So his animations are bugged a little. It's unfortunate. If we turn it up like that, it looks... yeah. I'm gonna go with that, and then I'm gonna change his height.
Yeah?
Why are you... okay, I'm not gonna... why are you laughing? Oh, dear. Okay. I am not terminally bugged. Sometimes, yeah, the animations are misaligned and buggy. That was less romantic or less inspiring as it is kind of procedural. Alright, we're gonna go into Kaidan mod. And change his height. I don't know why it should be set to the default. I'm going to set it to -50. Alright, that's enough for me for now on that front.
I thought that spending a night with her would ease some of these thoughts that consume me, but I'm glad it didn't. I don't think anything could.
Ah, dear. We'll try again later. Same bat time, same bat channel. Okay. Chicken break. Flowers and mushrooms. Lilies. Terrifying mountains full of dead things. More terrifying mountains full of dead things. Mist. Sky. You know, I would like to hug a tree. Oh, that was an unfortunate sound effect. Don't listen to the screams of your brethren. I'm gonna hug a tree. I'm just gonna stand here with my head to the bark, my horn tips touching. Okay. Solitude. Talk to Melbourne. Remind me, guys. Potions and arrows. Do not go naked. Do not go naked. Don't fight in your party clothes, and don't have to resort to punching people. Because you're going to die if you punch people, because you're going to have to load a bow and arrows. Okay, you guys. And I didn't tell Kaidan to follow me. Alright. This is actually okay. The Kaidan mod is a little buggy. There are two different versions. I think on one he actually goes with you, which is really weird. And then they kept the dialogue from his previous mod versions where he didn't follow you, and then he talks about a place where he actually went. So this will work out well. I'm going to call this a feature, not a bug. I'm going to leave Kaidan at home for all of this. Sure as hell don't want to put him at risk. If someone's going to jail,
come on in. Let me know if you
taking
need
a risk,
anything,
it's going to be
or
me
take a seat
alone.
by the fire and I'll send someone over.
And I mean, you guys, you're just going to bite anybody, so that's fine. They're not going to, like, chain you to a wall and torture you.
What do you need?
This is a quest book? Yeah, I can just take it. The Restless by Unknown. Have you heard? Have you heard the tale about the pirates who challenged an empire? I'm sure you have. For neither gallows rope nor history's pen can erase the restless league. So long as crews hoist sail and fare the seas, they'll sing shanties of old Cyrus, hero of Stros Mackay. What became of him when the fighting was done? If it were only a tale, the book would close, but life has a habit of adding pages where they shouldn't be. Some say he sailed west to lands uncharted, but others contend he took command of the legendary ship Dead Man's Dread and sailed north, drawn by the stories of Tobias. There he hunted for treasures new and old, all across the Sea of Ghosts. Over time he amassed a great fortune and lived out the rest of his days on calm waters. Where this fortune is now is a mystery long forgotten. You'll hear talk of a Blackbone Isle, but you won't find it on any map. The last man who claimed to know its location was a pirate by the name of Kevin. Kevin, with an O. Yet, as a wanted man of little clout, he died in Castle Door Dungeon, taking the fate of the treasure with him. A strange end to a great tale, but who knows if the writing's done? For a man's hunt for gold is as restless as his desire to be free. You guys stop watching me? It's rude. I wanted to steal a book, you know. You're just lucky. I could put buckets on your head. It'll take me 45 minutes, but I could do it.
What do you need?
Need something?
Okay.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way.
Oh, thank you for just playing the lute. I couldn't hear Ragnar the Red now without crying. Not out of sadness, just out of frustration. Alrighty, I'm gonna save here. I will admit it. I might reload here.
Need
I've
something?
had to do it many times. I'm not really ashamed of it, but I wish it weren't true.
Yes?
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing.
I'd tell you to fuck off, but
Here's
I'm
the
just
deal.
too tired.
I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Now I'm just laughing because I'm going to put like 100 apple pies in there. And he's going to have to do it. I'm ready.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've
Arrows.
gotta go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Arrows. Arrows first, honey. Bow. I have left my bow behind so many times. All the apple pies. All the baked potatoes. All the tea. More tea. Coffee. Garlic bread. Leeks. Mushroom stew. Spiced wine. That's at least like 2 metric tons worth of food. Healing potions. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, poison. If I remember to use it. A few potions of invisibility. Although we're gonna get detected, you know it. Just in case I get diseased, let's add one of those. Health potions. Magical potions. Stamina potions. Clothes. Clothes are important. Okay, I'm pretty much gonna be in... Yeah, I'm naked. Did I forget something? Yep, I've got no more armor. I just sold everything. I'm going to have to... Yeah. Okay, she'll give me an outfit. This is so humiliating.
Your job is
Not
to get
because
into
I'm
the party
naked.
without
Naked
being
is
fingered
fine.
as a spy.
Forgetful.
I'll take care of the rest.
Unable to plan. That's what's humiliating. As a minor thing, I have a mod that's supposed to block all of those text descriptions in the loading screens. And I reinstalled it. I must have reinstalled it wrong. But if I go do it now, I'm afraid I'm going to bork my game. I don't want to bork my game. So we're going to have descriptions, but I'm going to have to start making a list of shit to fix. That's one of them. I like just the pretty pictures. I don't like to read. Mostly because the subtitles, titles, descriptions don't often match the picture. Alrighty.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yep, Malborn's all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
I'm not dressed like anything. Oh, and I'm tired. Yeah, that wasn't smart, was it? Alright. I'm gonna be doing this even more crabby than usual. Excuse me, I have another kitty on my lap. This is Ash. Hey, Ash. Wanna go to the embassy? No, he jumped down. See, I just said main quest, and he's like out of here.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Go fuck
Ready to board the
Skeever.
carriage to the embassy?
Alright, you may wonder why we're going back in time here. But it's because my game completely crashed. Yeah, they're gonna make fun of me because I'm naked now.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the
So
embassy?
we're gonna do this again. I crashed out. I'm just lucky OBS saved the last hour.
Good. I have your
I missed
invitation
some
to the
swearing
party.
at the end.
But the only way
But,
you're going to get past the
you know,
guards is
you
if
guys
you
have heard
really
me swear.
believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what
Here's
Malborn
hoping
smuggled in
that
for
some
you,
of the
plus
weird
whatever you
shit
can
in
pick
my
up
inventory
inside.
is not gonna bug me out again. I'm gonna save now, so I don't have to go through that conversation again. So it didn't just crash, it like crashed my system.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
So I watched her
Ready to board the
freeze
carriage
up
to the
looking
embassy?
like this. Wish me luck. I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me. Again.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back.
That's what you said the
Just
last
make sure
time.
you get back out of there alive with the information we
I'm
need.
trying.
Good luck.
I am experiencing a perfect storm. My game is crashing. The safe house is now entering into no-go territory because there has been a triggered event at the museum. So this is take 4. Although the Dragonborn Gallery is the closest place for me to hide things, I can't do it. I don't have Kaidan with me to put up a tent. Where is my closest home? Tell you what, I'm going to Golden Hills in my undies. I'm gonna pet a rabbit. I'll pick some plants. Things are going okay here. My dog disagrees. Oh, and look! All my food's gone! Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Bo's really upset about this. I don't blame him. It sucks. So I don't really blame the game for not being able... I mean, look at my inventory. It's crazy. So. I know that Golden Hills has safe storage. I'm going to collect stuff from the pantry. And then I'm going to put everything in this little box over here, which I'm used to doing because I did it quite a bit in other games. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is empty out my bag of hold everything. Oh yeah, all of my keys are weird because my stuff's gone. Handy store and retrieve. I'm going to empty it out. Fetch ingredient. Oh, yeah. Take all. And then the bag of holding. I'm going to empty that out too. Put everything in here. And hope that this isn't a permanent game killer. You know, just a total game killer. This is going to be fun. Why isn't there a store all key? I don't know. I don't like the main quest. Oh, I have some spell tomes. Yay. I just realized I didn't bring any gems with me to reload my... That's okay. I'll manage. I'm still only in the seas. I'm really glad Kaidan isn't here to see this. What's the saying? If you're gonna be dumb, you better be tough. I bet if you're gonna be dumb, you're probably gonna spend a lot of time crying. So the weird thing is, I was actually able to finish the main quest like a week ago on this loadout, so I don't know what the problem is. I'm hoping it's just that I have an insane amount of stuff in storage. Or I hope I don't get disease. Okay, I'm up to the P's. We're gonna make it. Ironically, while I was at the stables and everything crashed, I could still hear the baby chicks calling to me, telling me it's gonna be okay. Or laughing. You know, it's hard to tell with baby chicks. Yeah. Or Sky Shard's configurator. Like, who uses the word configurator anyway? Like, more than, like, guide. Come on, guys. You've made this unnecessarily complicated. Oh, all the books that begin with the word the. Yeah, I'm kind of carrying a lot around, huh? Alright, I think I've removed most... Everything left in my inventory should be vanilla and quest. Okay. Everything stays in this box. I don't have any food until I get this done. And if I sleep now, I'm going to be starving when I wake up. Alright. Hi, Thistle. I really wish I could pet you. Consider yourself petted. There is a quote from the kids in the hall. That applies here. Scott Thompson plays a Canadian mother. In a rather abusive relationship. I think it's Bruce McCullough who plays her abusive husband, who just is talking about how her cooking is terrible and how what she makes is too salty. So they have an argument, and at the end of it, he just says, "I'm tired, I'm salty." So I am tired, and I am salty. And I believe after that, Scott Thompson's Canadian mother, who is still very kind, tells their son that she would cook for him, but she won't fry. She's too tired to fry. No, I am tired, salty, and too tired to fry.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
No, really, fuck you.
Ready to board
so
the carriage
much.
to the embassy?
Yes. I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back.
Sure.
Just make sure you
Please
get back
don't
out of
make me
there
reboot
alive
my
with the
entire
information
computer.
we need.
Please. This is like
Good
the
luck.
4th time. Yay! Okay. And you see the blessing of the baby chicks. Oof. All right.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree.
I'm saving.
And arriving. By carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady.
I salute you, drunken random
My
man.
lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first. I insist.
Okay.
There's not enough drinking in
Welcome
Yeah.
to the Thormore Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Boy, I had
Now then,
trouble
here's
getting
my
here, you know.
invitation.
I
Don't have a
I had a
poison
lot
dagger
of trouble.
stuck in my
Hey,
thigh, et cetera,
I'm
et cetera.
talking. I had a lot of trouble
I'm
getting.
just doing
okay,
my
I'm
duty,
going.
sir.
I'm going.
Everything's in order. Welcome back.
Please proceed.
Not like any of the Thalmor are going to help you or have any empathy. I understand Thalmor is not a race. It's an attitude. It's a state
Welcome.
of mind.
I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Really, really tired. My name is Saleha. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
For this long.
Do I have your permission to uncork
I couldn't have said it better
Orinthia
myself.
Red?
It's
What does a
Hey,
fellow need to do to
Razalon.
get a drink around
I've told
here?
you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Here, I brought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies
Yeah.
and lick spittles.
I'm awesome.
If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
You got it, man. Actually, there is something you could do for me.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person.
I am so
You
glad.
could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of
I've got a sense like that about you.
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
I shall behold. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, and hungry and thirsty. Come on, Malborn.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
I need to talk to you.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Before anyone notices us.
Let's go. Oh, open the door. Open the door. Open.
But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine. Get your hands So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
Guess what? I'm
We
saving
need to pass
again.
through the
I've got PTSD.
Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malcolm? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
Oh god, nobody has ever needed an apple pie more in their life. Hello. And of course, all of my hotkeys are gone. And it does, oh god, even my mods don't remember that I had this stuff. Oh no, I drank the blue. Okay, yes, I'm so discombobulated.
No.
Alright. Apple pie. Coffee. Garlic bread. Mushroom stew. Spiced wine.
Leave the poor wretch be.
Oh, my kitty's with me. You guys are the best. Alright. I have to reassign my hotkeys because they're all gone. I need to put on my gear.
Yes.
Yeah, I told you renaming it makes it easier to find, absolutely. Although in this case, the favorites help. Alright. Reassign everything. Okay, the worst is over. This quest is a pain in the ass.
You know this is against the rules.
I mean, some roleplayer just isn't
Rules,
fun.
is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
I am trying so hard,
Hurry
but
it
you
up.
have no
Gotta
idea
get
how
back
much I've
before I
screwed it
missed.
up already.
Did you see those
Enough so
rogues?
that I
on your own.
crashed the entire world. Oh, you're not
Were they
listening.
with?
Oh,
Or of the
meow.
emissary's treaty enforcers?
No, sweetie.
No, they're high mages, just in
Oh
from
my God.
Alanor. I guess her.
All right. I'm so
Finally
tired.
getting
Okay. Invisibility potion, right? I thought of that. First, I'm gonna poison.
Out all the attacks.
Here we go. I am invisible. I have a weapon. I have arrows. I'm reasonably
I've
dressed.
been wondering how we're supposed to defend
Let's see
this
if I can get
place
past
from
these
a dragon.
guys.
If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get.
Nope.
Did you hear something?
I had an invisibility potion. Come on, guys.
Fall to the soul.
Kitty, puppy, fuck them up. Mommy's had a very, very bad series of imaginary days.
Don't you see? Elvis is the only truth.
I had invisibility, you jerk. Hate the Thalmor. Hate the main quest. Alright, we're gonna try the potion of invisibility again. Oh my god, how am I getting detected? I'm in. Alright. Fine. Puppies and kitties, without you guys, I would just lay down in the snow and die. If you're putting it all out there, I am too.
And I am your master.
Ugh. Nobody's your master, Miko. Oh, right. He's talking to me, huh?
Ah, that's it? That's your best?
Not really. I can't say this is my best. You got me there. What's worse than forgetting to bring in invisibility potions? Bringing invisibility potions and having them not do shit.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence. Do not presume. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offended.
Oh my god, it's just black bread.
No one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story. Over here!
Okay. I'm not surprised. It's pretty satisfying to kill that guy. Pretty satisfying to kill that lady.
Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor!
Behold an arrow right through your eye. Where are you? It's a little hard to be. Yeah! Behold! The future of the Thalmor arrow in the eye. See? Look at all the arrows in your eye. Oh, one's in your nose. I got your nose. Okay. So Leia in her no good, terrible, very bad day. Oh, hi.
You're dead!
Well, I kind of wish I was. But you first. Alright, search for information about the dragons returning. Dragon investigation, current status. First emissary Elenwen. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party, or power, behind the dragon resurrection phenomena. An informant has identified a possible lead, whom we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I have authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. Ugh, manual uncoiling. Oh, it's just so many implications. It's almost as bad as the medical word ungloving. Degloved. We have authorized manual degloving. Okay, that's really bad. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome as always. I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. Ew. Here's the invitation to the event. Elenwen, first emissary of the Aldmeri Dominion of the Kingdom of Skyrim, requests the pleasure of the company of Saleya at a reception on 8 Rain's Hand, 201 at the Ambassador Residence. Regrets only. Formal attire requested. Thalmor Dossier Delphine. Status: active, capture or kill, high priority, emissary level approval. Description: female, Breton, mid-50s. Background: Delphine was a high priority target during the First War for both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades within the Dominion. She had been identified and was slated for the initial purge, but by bad luck was recalled to Cyrodiil just before the outbreak of hostilities. During the war, she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. Ah, good for you, honey. I approve of that. Since then, we have only indirect evidence of her movements, as she has proven extremely alert to our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force and the most careful preparation. Operational notes. She is believed to still be working actively against us within Skyrim, although we have no location on her. Assumed to be working alone, as no other Blades are known to be active in Skyrim, and she has in the past avoided contact with other fugitive Blades for her own security. One of the reasons she has so far evaded elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the third emissary. Thalmor Dossier Esbern. Status: fugitive, capture only, highest priority, emissary level approval. Description: male, Nord, late 70s. Background: Esbern was one of the Blades lore masters prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years. Good for you, son. Including the Falinesti incident and the breach of the Blue River prison. His file has remained dormant for many years, an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who has been recalled to Alinor for punishment and re-education. Wow, that's not disturbing. It's happening to a Thalmor. What do I care? In the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A salutary reminder to all operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. Operational notes. As we are still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return of the dragons, I have made capturing Esbern our top priority, as he is known to be one of the experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subject of dragons, which was derived from their Akaviri origins and is still far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. The archives of Cloud Ruler Temple, which is believed to have been the primary repository of the oldest Blades lore, were largely destroyed during the siege, and although great effort has been made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Esbern remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out that the Blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragon's return. We have recently obtained solid information that Esbern is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esbern becoming alerted to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee. Thalmor Dossier, Ulfric Stormcloak. Status: asset, uncooperative. Dormant, emissary level approval. Description: Jarl of Windhelm, leader of Stormcloak Rebellion, Imperial Legion veteran. Background: Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire, when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign for the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation, we learned of his potential value, son of the Jarl of Windhelm, and he was assigned as an asset to the interrogator, who is now First Emissary Ellingwyn. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial in the capture of the Imperial City. The city had in fact fallen before he had broken, and then allowed to escape. After the war, contact was established, and he has proven his worth as an asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from the point of view of our strategic goals in Skyrim, although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact. Operational notes. Direct contact remains a possibility under extreme circumstances, but in general, the asset should be considered dormant. As long as the Civil War proceeds in its current indecisive fashion, we should remain hands-off. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had to be made. Obviously, Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory, and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. Note, the coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever is behind the dragons also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume, therefore, that their goals align with our own. A Stormcloak victory is also to be avoided, however, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloaks must be carefully managed. Okay, I'm looking for... need to search for it because I've got so many books in there. Okay. Thalmor Dossier, Akaviri Settlements. This is added by the Kaidan mod. Willendil. I understand Elenwyn has little interest in pursuing your theory. However, your reasoning seems sound. The Blades, Akaviri, and dragons have long been connected. This is what little information I could gather about the clan purges. I doubt I need to remind you of the sensitivity of this information. Keep it safe. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more. Glory to the Dominion. Cerelian. I believe Cerelian is the Thalmor wizard that we killed in the prison. So he sent this report. Before we killed him. A lot. Identifying Akaviri. Common physical characteristics are likely diluted, however certain traits are recurring. Akaviris will have a sharpness in the eyes and bone structure similar to Mer, but all other physiognomy indicates they are a race of men. Hair color usually varies from dark brown to black. Eyes may have hues of gold or red. Sound like anybody? Most telling, an Akaviri will not be able to display any innate magics or abilities of known races. Sound like anybody? It is unknown if they have specific abilities of their own. First era records suggests a connection to the dragons. So their secret ability, is not knowing what their secret ability is. Very, very subversive and obscure. And really not helpful at all. Okay. There is the possibility of Akaviri being able to shout, called Kiai, in their native tongue. That's also the name of their horse. It is also the name of a Japanese shout. However, no such individuals have been identified. Clan Dwadin, boy that sounds Irish. Village site, Flint River, Valley, Southern Druidach. Yeah, that sounds very Celtic. Mountain range, 112 miles from Hammerfell border. Blades associate, Trelan Duan, suspect. Izara at Mardin, suspect. Akaviri bloodlines, Duan, Onishi. Purged, 5th First Seed, 4A176. Notes. Clan largely a preservation of Akaviri culture. Only 3 confirmed Akaviri among a largely Redguard population of 32. No survivors of raid. Landslide engineered from surrounding mountains has buried the site and made it inaccessible. Possible clans have integrated with the Forsworn since for protection. Legion soldiers involved in operation. Clan Kori. Village site NNE North-Northeast Dawnstar. No Blades suspect. Akaviri bloodline Takeuchi. Eliminated. Akaviri bloodline Takeuchi. Eliminated. Purged for 17 First Seed 4E176. Notes. Nomadic fishing tribe, seafaring. Official report indicated whole tribe was eliminated, but only 2 boats counted. Suspiciously small number. Possibility of clan members having escaped or relocated. Village site burned, and all remains destroyed. Legion not involved. Clan Mishashi. Village site, Northwind Mountain. Suspected Blades Associates, Tarban Steelskin, Keenan Draconis, Brynjar Lodbrok, Meishu Kim. So, it looks like with the asterisks, Brynjar and Meishu. Meishu was likely his mother's name. Akaviri bloodline, Kim. Purged, second Rain's hand. Notes. Plan posed as mining community. Investigation of tunnel showed a labyrinth of routes through Northwest Mountain. Position of settlement provided them with natural fortifications and resulted in a siege. Believed all clan members captured or eliminated. However, no final numbers provided. Legion soldiers involved in operation. So, the asterisk for Meishu Kim. Flagged as known Blades agent. Captured, executed, after questioning proved fruitless. Interrogator noted physical signs of recent parturition, which is having a baby, which means Meishu Kim was traveling with Brynjar and is Kaidan's mother. All right.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice.
Oh.
Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Oh.
Never mind.
Silence, traitor.
I'm dead already.
Move. Slowly.
Hello.
What was that?
Get him, boys. Look, Melbourne, I know you don't like me, and I'm sorry.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna loot now. Sorry about, that whole hunted forever thing.
I should have known this would end badly. I can't believe I let Delphine talk me into this.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. She sucks. Come on, follow me. Come on. Follow the bouncing kitty.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Really? I'm just realizing right now, to get rid of bodies, it must lead... We could just be jumping down into an endless oubliette with spikes at the bottom. Who are you? What are you doing here?
They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions.
Sounds good. I'll follow you.
Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Come on, Melbourne, come on, we're all sneaking. You're blocking the way, man. He's the worst. Come on. Look, I'm gonna pickpocket you. I like that shade of lipstick, it's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna get past you now. We're gonna just... Melbourne,
huh?
There are yeah, thank you. Good God. I felt sorry for you, but now you're just kind of a jerk.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the
I know.
rest of my life.
Will you be happy that it saved your life for like
it.
once? Ugh. Come on there, trolls. Fortunately, they're also really stupid trolls. You're welcome. Poor guy. Oh, wow. You know, I never realized there was an unusual gem down here. Told you. I learn something new every time. I have never finished the gem quests. Nope. Nope, I haven't. This is just running away. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally. Yeah, you better run.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
You're welcome. You look kind of cold. I would give you some... I mean, your feet are... I could... Alright. Well, that's fair. Hanging around with me lately is kind of bad luck, huh? Alright. I'm gonna get my shit together before I even attempt to talk to Kaidan. Where did the bad quest touch you? It's in my brain. Alright. Hey. Hey, you guys. I did it. You proud of me? Thank you. Hey, Moy. Are you proud of me too? Yeah? We're running now? Hi, Beer, yeah. Yeah. Same.
You're new
Hey.
around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
I'm not gonna punch you, Frodnar, because I like Stump. Yeah, I do. Have a good day, baby. Don't get killed because people think you're a spider because your boy is a jerk.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Yeah, I need a drink. That's okay. I got one. A pie. Oh god, and a cup of coffee. It's been a day.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why did you send me if you weren't going to believe me?
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know, but the Thalmor are looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So, the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Okay. I hate you. Okay. Alright. Learn the spells that I'm never going to use. But at least it's a completionist thing. Funky chair. Okay. Okay, you guys. Yeah. Let's go back to Golden Hills and take a nap. Go get all my stuff. Yeah, so that mod. I guess I don't know whether or not handicrafting was the cause of the mod being trouble. Hey,
I don't owe you money, do I?
No, but you put on clothes. Good for you, you drunken bastard. I'm so proud of you.
Friendly with strangers, but you seem
That's a huge milestone, man.
Need something?
Here, have a drink on me.
Got any ale or mead?
For you? Yeah, what is with your left eye, man? That looks... Oh, is it because you're drunk? Or are you a vampire? Huh. Are you a drunken vampire? Ah, it doesn't matter. You put on clothes. So, as I was saying before, I was impressed by this gentleman's ability just to be clothed in the middle of the road, because usually, trust me, he hasn't been historically. I don't know if it's the handicrafting storage method, but obviously bags inside bags and stuff inside bags might not be a good idea when you're supposed to put all your stuff in a bag. So, cautionary tale. Hey, Lydia!
Long life to you, Thane.
Thank you! I'm here to collect the plantation's profits.
Very good, man.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get a scroll telling me how much money she gave me, but I don't think
Farewell.
she gave me any money. It is really Golden Hills, isn't it? It's really pretty. Hello, my beautiful crab who cares nothing about me. I care about you. I hope you're enjoying digging into the ground. I do. It's important to me. Okay, yeah, okay. I need a bath. Oh, alright. Let's hope I don't crash when I pick up all my crap. Right? Yeah, absolutely, Ironclaw. You are so right. I am warm. I'm in my lovely home. Thistle is safe. Kaidan hasn't been traumatized yet. Take a breath. Got my apple pies back. The baby chicks have blessed me. I'm going to choose that life is good. See, I'm not even tired, but I'm taking a nap. Yeah, I am. And nobody can stop me. I mean, Delphine probably could come in and make me crash, but I'd reload. That bitch will not win. Hey, random goats. Hey, grain mill. Huh. Can I make flour here? Yeah, I can. I want to do something useful. Hello, crafting area. I've done a lot of crafting in there. Hello, Smelter. Hello, Tanning Rack. Good night, Moon. And good night, Moon. Again, easily amused. Okay, I'm gonna collect all my shit. Oh, I am auto-looting all my stuff, right? Yep, I've already auto-looted it. Ah, I miss you. Auto-loot. Okay. Oh, choose shrine! That's awesome. Yeah! Oh, cool. See, I've usually had a child's bedroom in here. Glad I didn't. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now I'm tired. And my inventory's gonna scroll for the next hour. Hey, Thistle. See? The fire is fiery. Do you like that? You appreciated that? Yeah? I'm so glad. It's been a lot of work. Hello, sweetie. I'm just gonna sit. Hang out with my bunny. Oh, look at the glowing mammoth tusk. Okay. I'm gonna tell all my pets a story. A kiss. Sweet mother. Wow, Thistle. Close your ears. A kiss. Sweet mother. Do you wish to summon the Dark Brotherhood? You wish to see someone dead? Pray, child, pray, and let the Night Mother bear your plea. Hear your plea. You must perform the most profane of rituals, the Black Sacrament. Create an effigy of the intended victim, assembled from actual body parts, including a heart, skull, bones, and flesh. This is really nice because my dog's chewing on a bone behind me, so I'm hearing the crunching of bones during this. Alright. And circle that effigy with candles. The ritual itself must then commence. Proceed to stab the effigy repeatedly with a dagger rubbed with the petals of a nightshade plant, while whispering this plea. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Then wait, child, for the dread Father Sithis rewards the patient. You will be visited by a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. So begins a contract bound in blood. Okay, so this is like always gets me. Aventius Arentino had to gather together real body parts. So again, it's like Raiders of the Lost Ark. This kid clearly could have had the guile and ability to kill Grella himself. Plus, he has opportunity. Have you ever thought about where that little dude got the body parts? Be afraid. Okay, guys. Nice bedtime story? Yeah? Nico, you can sleep on the bed tonight. Kitty, try not to eat the bunny. Oh, he's already hiding. Yeah, he's stalking Thistle. Thistle, be vigilant. I'm oversleeping. I'm sleeping for 12 hours, because fuck. Ugh. I'm probably dreaming about how much I hate Delphine. Okay. Thistle? Did you make it through the night? Hey, little buddy. Thistle? Thistle? Oh. Ooh. There you are. Okay. You're getting cataracts. How old are you, Thistle? Nico. She's getting cataract. Okay. Remember, we need to do some research on creating a bunny cataract healing potion. Remember? And tell me, yeah? No, you can. Yeah, you can. You totally can. Okay. I love you, baby. How terrified is Kaidan right now? Apple pie. Coffee. Oh, I'm still hungry. Mushroom stew. Spiced wine. Yeah, we're gonna be a little drunk on our way home.
I am
Now
your sword and your shield.
Well, that's sweet. Thank you. You're so nice, Lydia. Hello, farmhands. I hope vampires don't swoop in and kill you, or dragons swoop in and kill you like they are wont to do here. I'm not sure how I know that, but you have no idea how many dead farmhands there have been. Oh, I probably shouldn't tell you that. Right.
Need something?
I am going to plant, and nobody can stop me. Wow, yeah, I guess actually the ground can stop me. It's really buggy. Okay, so I have a mod that is supposed to show me and change the elevation of things when they're planted, but it's not working well out here. They seem to start in that state. But I'm planting stuff anyway. I'll come back, try it again. If it doesn't work, so clearly things can stop me from planting, but they can't stop me from trying to plant. Right, Bo? Just spun me around. Oh my god. Okay, apparently I can stop you from planting. Bo is offended. I'm tempted to plant more cabbages just for the comedy. Probably only actually managing to plant like 1 and 2 things. But we shall persevere. Okay, I'm tired already. The game is spinning me around. I'll come back later and plant another row in like a week. Again, good luck against the vampires and dragons. If I never come back, it probably won't happen. Alright, where did I leave Kaidan? I have no idea. Oh, I've got to go to Riften anyway. So, I'm just going to go to Riften, because it's not going to give me a quest marker. I'll be tired again, because it's all the way across the world. So I'm going to Roland's Manor. I'm going to summon Kaidan, and we're going to have a heart-to-heart chat. Hopefully he's not trying to sweep things, or cook things, or play a drum. Although playing the drum so far is my favorite. I know I planted oh, maybe I didn't plant stuff back here. I did in the front. This is not reacting. Oh my goodness. I know I planted stuff. Why are you not being planted? Okay. Guess what, guys? My hearth fire is bugged. Oh well. We're just gonna have to live on the metric tons of stuff in my inventory. Coffee. 1. Here we go. So when I summon him, I usually have to spin around, but in my brain I'm thinking, he's standing right behind me, isn't he? Ah! Okay. No, that's the way I wanted it.
What can I do for you?
About the other night.
That night's still on your mind. I won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
What did it mean to you?
That feels like a pretty loaded question. I don't bet every companion I travel with, if that's what you were wondering.
Bo,
I just...
don't growl.
I wanted you.
Hey.
I felt close to you, but it wasn't enough. I wanted more. Why? What are you thinking?
I have no idea why my dog is doing that. Bo, chill. Is it a Thalmor boy? Is it? He can't tell me. He's a dog. I'd like having you in my bed. I could have you right now.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Ooh, let's see if our heights are fit. Oh my god, no. Yep, I told you it could get worse. Or better, depending on... Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna let them do that. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... Ugh. I don't remember the numbers. I don't remember the numbers. I'm not a numbers person. She has pretty fingernails though, right? Oh boy. And the day continues into another day.
Right the fuck now.
Yeah. You can see sometimes why I might restart my game, yes? Okay. Alright. Let's hope we fix this before... I mean, soon. Back to Kaidan mod. It did say that that was the default setting, right? Default negative... Oh, not negative 50, negative 0.5. Alrighty. Well, that's different. I told you I couldn't math. Negative... Let's be precise here. I don't think I didn't change this value in the first place. There seems to be a point in the game. I see, like, animation offset, that's default. Cards up-down position, that's... so it's, like, all in the PC scale, Chi scale numbers. It's all determined by the mod. It might come up again really soon. Let's see. I should write those numbers down, shouldn't I? Oh well. How am I? I'm hungry, tired. Okay, sweetheart. Ah! Don't. What? What are you looking at? It's the floor. So, okay. Hold. Still. Will you just? You're. Okay. Kaidan is.
You are a good boy, Miko.
Yeah. Okay. Please don't sit down.
Hey, I was just thinking about you. Was wondering if you needed anything.
Someone to fix my mod list. So, I'm gonna test out the embrace. Now it's option 3.
And I'd really like to kiss you again.
Let's try this. Let's see if it works. Oh, look. It's not horrifying. Oh, you guys. Yay! I did it! I'm gonna have to write down the numbers. It's just the defaults. Whew. Which I never changed, guys. By the way, okay, I'll leave you alone. Alright, sorry. It wasn't my fault. Okay. That was awesome. Okay, maybe I won't burn my computer. Don't sit down. Come on over here. Come on, look at all the food. Thank you.
Do you need something?
How do you feel about me?
Something is happening between you and me, and I don't think I want it to stop.
I found this at the Thalmor embassy. Show him the dossier.
By the nine, this is a Thalmor dossier. How did you get your hands on this? Or perhaps I shouldn't ask. So, they confirmed Akaviri clans scattered throughout Tamriel, and which are linked to the Blades. Gods, this is a account of genocide!
Perhaps that's the ultimate goal of the Thalmor.
It wouldn't surprise me. They see themselves as the Aedra, imprisoned on Nairn, and all races of men beneath them.
There's no proof every clan is gone.
Yes, you're right. This dossier is an incredible lead. It says the Reach village site is closed off, and there's nothing that remains of the far north settlement. But perhaps there's something they missed. This last site, I think, could be that closed up mine in the rift.
It could be worth investigating.
Agreed. It's not urgent enough to go out of our way.
Oh, sure
But
it is,
should we
baby.
pass by the Northwind Mountain, I'd like to explore.
Yeah, let's go do that, because otherwise we have to go meet Esbern. I found a copy of the Trials of St. Alessia if you want.
Looks like a good read. Here, fair trade?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just your beast of burden, apparently.
You love it. Okay, he's still got 5,000 Forsworn arrows. That's awesome. This one's weird. I don't even know if this, like, changes your scaling, but I'm gonna assume it's a roleplay thing. Ugh. I wish that for once I was taller, or you were a lot smaller, Kaidan.
Well,
I
no,
don't
Dragonborn.
actually wish that
Your
at all.
wish is my command.
Want them to, like, match together well, like, as with Barbie's. Oh, so cute. Oh, look, it's a lungy hug. I know with these animations, she stabs him in the eye several times with her horns, but they're still cute. We have healing potions. Okay. Thank you, you're making me happy. Sorry about the genocide. I mean, that's a bummer. Yeah.
Everything all right? You seem a bit distracted.
God, how can you tell? Let's rest here.
Hell yeah.
How can I be of service?
Tell me about yourself. Oh wait, no. New. Let's talk.
I'm at your service.
You've been quiet. Are you alright?
Aye. And sorry I have been. I'm doing alright, I promise you.
I want to hear more about your experience with the Thalmor, if you're ready.
Aye. Guess I owe you that.
It's best to talk about things and get them off your chest. Side note, that's not actually true. It's going to depend on your personality, because for some, continually reliving a trauma re-traumatizes and does not lift the burden. So know which kind of person you are and don't make people talk. Although I understand this is a game and we could brutally look at each other across the room and get these, like, you know, vibes. Well, we'd probably end up having sex. But still, big psychological tip. Know your psychology type and know whether or not it unburdens or further burdens you. It's kind of like the mod in the safe house. Sometimes it seems like it's going to help you, and then the moment you walk away, it's worse than before. The more you know.
Right, here it goes. Those sons of bitches shackled me to a wall. They left me there for I don't know how long. They would only release me to ask me about my sword, and every time I told them I didn't know, they would whip me until I almost lost consciousness. Or they would cut me so deep into my skin, punch me on my sides, and shackle me back up. There were many times that I thought that would be the end of me, that I would never find out the truth about my family and my sword. And then you came along. And the first time I saw you, I thought you were one of them arseholes. Another Thalma. Thank the gods you weren't. You gave me my life back.
I'm glad that I found you, Kaidan. In fact, it's probably true. I wouldn't play the game without this mod. It's just way too much fun. I mean, I love the Legacy, the Dragonborn, but this is just like, you know, a very different kind of fun. Even without the sex mods. I like the hugs.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me.
I don't get to say you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being angsty and tortured enough for me to save you. I mean, it's almost like someone wrote you for my, like, wish fulfillment. Wild, huh? Let's talk.
Aye.
Everything all right?
Don't worry about me. I'm good.
I'm not doing so well.
Are you feeling all right?
Okay. I am sorry that every day your life is at risk because of me.
I'm your friend. Tell me who or what I must slay, what I must steal. Tell me the puzzles I must solve or the long journeys we must take, and I will do it all. No matter the danger, no matter the hardship, and no matter the cost. I really want to kiss you right now.
You know, I wanted to end on a nice note, but there he goes, levitating again. It was going so well. Right, Bo? Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.